Evergreen isn't what it used to be. Shadows linger like unshed tears. I staggered into my father's office, the musty paper smell hitting me hard. Old files lay scattered like forlorn ghosts. I felt a tightness in my throat, memories of his relentless search for justice flooding back. Each document whispered of heartache. But then, my fingers brushed a dusty envelope tucked behind a shelf. My heart raced, a letter linking him to a serial killer. The room tilted. Fear clawed at my insides. How could this be? I stumbled back as darkness seeped in. The silence felt electric. My mind swirled. Could my father have been a monster? I felt cold, trembling. The walls closed in, trapping me with questions that tasted bitter on my tongue. Was it all a facade? Suddenly, my phone buzzed, snapping me back. Just a single message. Meet me at the old park. Panic pierced through me. Who? What did they know? Could they be tied to my father's hidden life? The air crackled like a storm brewing. I couldn't breathe. I could almost hear the whispers echoing around me. Judgment in every corner. Was someone watching? The tension mounted. My pulse thundered in my ears. I clutched the envelope, trembling. The truth was slipping away, condensing into a heavy fog. I turned to leave but stopped. A shadow in the corner, lurking, just out of sight. This was just the beginning. Before you go on, let me tell you something. A lot of people have been saying that YouTube, out of nowhere, unsubscribes them from the channel. Take a quick look to make sure the red button is on. That way you won't miss any of the videos still to come. And while you're at it, hit the like button because it really helps me keep bringing you stories like this. Oh, and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to know. I froze, the weight of the envelope crushing my fingers. My heart pounded, a frantic reminder of the truth I might not be ready to face. Then, from the shadow, a voice emerged, soft, yet unmistakable. You're not ready for this. Who? I stammered, my breath caught in my throat. The figure stepped forward. My mother. Alive? How? I felt sick, the room spinning. Why was she here? Mom? The word tasted foreign, laced with disbelief. I've buried so much, kept secrets. He's not who you think he is. Her voice quaked, revealing layers of pain. My stomach twisted. You knew. I had to protect you. He was different. Tears blurred my vision. Different how? Your father was not just a man. He was a monster. Regret clawed at me. Every memory shifted like a mirage, truths unraveling. A chill wrapped around us. The past closed in. You should have told me. I couldn't. I thought I could keep you safe. Another silence enveloped us. Every breath echoed uncertainty. And then I remembered the letter. Is that why he was killed? Her eyes widened, an unspoken dread hanging heavy in the air. What else, Mom? Her silence screamed louder than words. My pulse raced, questions spinning. What had I stumbled into? A disturbing void opened, and everything I believed shattered around me. Are you in danger too? I whispered, panic clawing at my gut. The truth loomed, darker than I'd ever imagined. Before I could react, a shadow flickered outside the window. I felt eyes watching, lurking just beyond comprehension. I stumbled back, my heart crashing against my ribs. The world felt too big, too heavy. The reality was murky, twisted. What was hidden beneath it all? My mother's gaze flitted away, and I sensed the fear rise. We were not alone. I clutched the envelope tighter, my fingers trembling. Mom, what do you mean? I stammered. My heart pounded, each beat echoing doubt. A chill slid down my spine. She stepped closer, the shadows embracing her. There's something else, Her voice quivered like fragile glass. Your father, he was involved in something far darker than you know. What are you saying? My stomach twisted, bile rising. Your father didn't kill the killer. He was part of them. A pact. My breath caught. A knot formed in my throat. No, it can't be. Yes, it was all a game to him. A sick game, my mind screamed. The man I idolized, a puppet master? Why didn't you tell me? I was afraid of losing you. I felt the room spin. Anger surged through me, hot and heavy. You lied to me my whole life. Her plea was raw. I wanted to protect you. You don't understand. But how could I? My world shattered. I stumbled back. Are you saying you knew? You accepted him? You lived this lie? Her silence was a dagger. Tears burned. What else, Mom? What else don't I know? A voice echoed outside, a whisper against the glass, pulling my attention. I turned. The shadow from earlier had returned, a presence I couldn't shake. My heartbeat thundered. Who were they? Someone's watching, I murmured, eyes wide. Yes, she whispered, drawing closer, her face pale. Why? Panic wrapped around my chest. Because you're connected. They'll come for you too. The world felt heavy, every breath a weight. I gasped. Connected how? She stepped back, fear etched deep in her features. I should have told you the truth sooner. It's more than you think. The silence pulsed, charged with terror and uncertainty. I felt lost in a haze of fear and regret. Mom, please, what do I do now? But her eyes darted to the window, her face stricken with dread. Without warning, she hissed, "Run!" A scream clawed its way from my throat. Outside, the shadow moved closer, unyielding. I staggered back, heart racing, breath quickening. The truth hung like a blade over my head. I didn't know who to trust anymore, and a new terror loomed just beyond the veil of darkness. I fumbled for my phone, heart hammering, pulse racing. My mother's eyes widened, fear spilling from her like a shattered glass. Run, she had said, but I couldn't move. I was glued to the horror unfolding before me. What do you mean? I barely whispered. Her expression twisted. You're not just connected by blood. You're linked to the pact. A sickening feeling knotted in my stomach. What pact? The killer. He's your brother. Cold dread washed over me. My knees buckled. No, that can't be. Yes, it's true. Your father. He created a monster. My world shattered. A gasping silence filled the room, heavy and suffocating. But another sound cracked through. Footsteps, too close. I turned. Shadows danced outside. A sinister figure loomed, and reality dissolved into panic. Could this be true? Was I born from a darkness I never knew? The walls closed in. There was no escape. My breath hitched. My brother? I felt the room tilt, panic spiraling. What are you saying? Her eyes were wide, pleading. He's a part of it, just like your father. Nausea surged, my stomach churning. No, that's impossible. Yes, look at me. She stepped closer, her voice shaky, urgent. You're tied to this darkness. You don't even know your own blood. Chills raced down my spine. I can't believe this. Cold sweat dripped down my back. You need to listen. They're coming. Footsteps echoed outside, heavy and deliberate. Who? The ones who know the truth. Don't you understand? They're searching for you. My heart thundered, a frantic drum. What do I do? She shook her head. You have to hide, now. But I couldn't move. Every inch of me froze as realization washed over me. What if it was true? What if I was part of the horror? I should have told you, she whispered, voice breaking. I thought it would keep you safe. A scream echoed in my mind, a scream I couldn't release. Suddenly, the door rattled. I turned, heart racing. What do they want? Everything, including you. The weight of her words crashed down on me. I stumbled backward, eyes darting to the window, shadows closing in. Terror engulfed me. Could I trust her now? Would I become what they feared? My breath shuddered. What do you mean? My voice cracked, panic rising like bile. The walls pressed in, suffocating me. Your brother, he's not just a monster. He's your twin. Nausea surged. No, that can't. It's true. You think that darkness is separate, but it's in you. That pact, it binds you both. The floor tilted. I could barely stand. We're twins? Yes, the truth is worse than you know. They want to use you, control you. A truth I detested. How could this be? My own blood. Footsteps drew closer, heavy and deliberate. A sickening idea gnawed at me. Was I also part of their game? Mom, what do I do? But she just stared, helpless. Run, she hissed. The door rattled violently. I staggered back, heart pounding, my mind racing. I was linked to horror, and it was coming for me. I stumbled, my pulse racing like a freight train. A twin? The words burned in my throat, choking me. How could this be? But my mother's eyes screamed truth. Yes, and he. Suddenly the door crashed open. Cold air slammed into me, drawing my attention to a figure cloaked in shadow. Familiarity twisted my gut. It couldn't be. Mom, what are you? But she was gone, my questions swallowed by sheer panic. The shape stepped forward. I gasped. You! Recognition flared, searing through me like fire. My brother, the figure said, voice low and dangerous. You need to understand. It's time for you to join us. Fear numbed my body, my breath hitching. Join you? No, there's no escaping it, he said, grinning. The truth sank into me like a stone. Everything I knew shattered into fragments. You're my? Yes, we're not just twins. We're predators. And now they're coming for us. The weight of his words crashed down. It reverberated, echoing in my head. This can't be real. But the shadows closing in whispered otherwise. The silence in the air thickened with dread. He stepped closer, eyes glinting with something dark. You've always been part of the game. My heart stuttered. What game? What have you done? Things you'll never know, he said, voice dripping with confidence. But you'll learn soon enough. And with that, the room felt like it was collapsing. I was caught in a storm of emotions. Fear, rage, disbelief. Stay away from me, I screamed, forcing myself back. But behind him, shadows lurked, inescapable and suffocating. Still, doubt gnawed at my insides. How could I be related to this monster? Then, a chilling thought hit me. Was I still a chance for escape? Or was I destined for darkness too? What did he mean by join us? The question hung, unanswered. I stood there, frozen, realizing I had just stepped into a world far more horrific than I could ever imagine. And there was no turning back. I staggered back, breath hitching, heart pounding. You're my brother? The weight of the revelation crushed me. My world cracked. No, this can't be. He took a step closer, eyes gleaming with a darkness I couldn't fathom. You need to embrace it, sister. You're part of this. My stomach twisted. No, I'm not like you. I gasped, feeling bile rise. My pulse raced, thoughts spinning wildly. But the fear in his gaze shifted. You don't get it. You're even more involved than I am. Mom, she's not just hiding dirt. What do you mean? My words trembled, like leaves in a storm. She's your real enemy. A cold sweat soaked my back. What? She's the one who made the pact with our father, not me. She's manipulating you. Shock froze my spine. No, that's impossible. But he looked certain, a smirk creeping onto his face. Footsteps pounded outside. The world grew silent while my heart thundered against my ribcage. Shadows gathered, creeping closer. Get out! I screamed, backing against the wall. But he only moved closer, the shadows swirling around him like a dark tide. And then, an undeniable truth settled in my chest. Could I even trust myself anymore? I felt like the ground had just vanished. What do you mean? Mom's the enemy? My heart raced, pulses hammering in my temples. He smirked, that damn certainty twisting my gut. She's not who she seems. You don't know her history. She's hiding something darker. Words fell away, replaced by an icy dread. Stop. I backed away, hot tears stinging my eyes. You're lying. She's my mother. No, she created you, both of us. You're not just siblings. You were designed to fulfill a purpose. A sick lurch in my stomach made me gag. Designed? What are you? Just then, my mother's voice sliced through the moment. Enough. Stunned, I turned. Her face was pale, eyes wild. You shouldn't have told her. The betrayal hit me like a punch. She was the monster. My pulse thundered, a vicious truth, and I felt the air thin. I stammered, what purpose? But her silence was louder than any answer. Restless shadows danced behind me, wrapping my mind in dread. My brother stepped closer, grinning maliciously. It's time you learn the truth. But the truth felt like poison. I didn't want to drink it. What truth? Panic bubbled, hands quivering at my sides. The weight of uncertainty suffocated me. Why did you bring me here? I gasped, desperate for clarity, as the walls pressed tighter. The room darkened. Shadows flickered. I could feel their hunger. Get ready. This is just the start. His words lingered before my mother whispered, "You can't trust either of us." The shock was unbearable, each word chipping away my sanity. I stood on unstable ground. Who could I trust? Silence hung heavy, filled with the weight of fear and unanswered questions. The doors slammed shut outside, locking me in with my worst nightmare. I stood at the brink of despair, my entire world a swirling chaos of lies. You don't have to do this, I pleaded, my voice cracking. Shadows danced, threatening to engulf me. My brother's grin faded. You'll understand someday, he hissed, then retreated into the darkness, leaving me with my mother. Mom, help me, I cried. With a heavy heart, she stepped forward. You can't escape your blood, she whispered, tears spilling. I wanted to scream, to run, but beneath the terror lay something I couldn't ignore, a flicker of strength. I won't let it define me, I declared, pushing through the fear. I turned, bolting toward the door, my heart racing. It was time to reclaim my life, even if it meant severing ties. I burst into the night, the cool air cleansing my soul. I could feel the past dissolving behind me, and with a sorrowful farewell, I left darkness behind. Now you need to subscribe. This is the moment to show your support. Don't wait any longer to share this journey. Confirm your subscription so you don't miss the next exclusive stories. Press the like button now to help the algorithm. Write in the comments your reactions and theories about the ending. and share this video with at least 5 friends who need to see this conclusion. If you liked my story, keep going and watch the next one that's appearing now. I think it will move you too.